This course is based on the official Flutter documentation and will guide you through building a production-ready app. At the time of speaking, the latest stable release is version 3.35.4. Any version in the 3.x series will work seamlessly with the material we cover. Flutter doesn't come with a dedicated integrated development environment, IDE. Instead, you are free to set up your environment the way you prefer. Your options include using familiar tools like Xcode or Android Studio, installing the Flutter plugin for IntelliJ IDEA, keeping things lightweight with Visual Studio Code and Flutter's command line interface, CLI. In this course, I'll be using the CLI, but feel free to use whichever editor fits your workflow. Flutter supports them all. To test your apps without deploying to physical devices every time, we'll also need some emulators. The iOS simulator included with Xcode for testing on iPhone or iPad, Android Virtual Devices, AVDS, created via Android Studio. Flutter automatically detects available emulators. Once everything is installed, run Flutter Doctor. This command checks your environment, reporting on the Flutter SDK, 3.35.4 in my case, Android and iOS toolchains, Chrome, Android Studio, Visual Studio Code, and any emulators you have set up to confirm everything is ready to go. There is also a simpler way to try out Flutter. No installation needed. Instead of setting up a full development environment via flutter.dev, you can use any modern web browser like Chrome and add to dartpad.dev. Dartpad is a fully browser-based development environment for Dart, and by extension, Flutter. On the left side, you will find a code editor with controls to run or reload your app. On the right, a live preview updates in real time as you make changes. While Dartpad doesn't support simulating mobile devices like iOS or Android, it's a convenient tool for quickly prototyping and testing Flutter apps for the web. Dartpad even includes integration with Gemini, Google's AI assistant, though we won't covering that in this course. For now, think of Dartpad as a fast, lightweight way to explore Flutter without installing anything on your machine. While it's not the focus of this course, it's worth noting that you don't always have to write code manually to build Flutter apps. If you are interested in no-code or low-code solutions, especially while you are still getting used to Flutter's syntax, there are tools available to help. These platforms offer visual editors where you can design your app's interface by dragging and arranging widgets. Behind the scenes, the corresponding Flutter code is generated for you. A good example is Flutter Studio, a browser-based tool that lets you create UI layouts visually. It displays the generated Dart code in a separate panel, which you can copy, tweak, or plug directly into any Flutter project. This visual approach is great for quickly prototyping ideas or exploring how Flutter's UI components work, without needing to write much code. A more powerful alternative to Flutter Studio is Flutter Flow, a comprehensive no-code platform that lets you build fully functional Flutter apps without writing any code. It comes with a wide range of pre-built components and templates, enabling you to design and prototype complex applications entirely through its visual interface. Compared to Flutter Studio, Flutter Flow offers many advanced features, including navigations, animations, backend integrations, and even Firebase setup. However, the free plan has some limitations. Notably, the generated code depends on proprietary libraries that user can't access directly. While you can run and preview your app completely within Flutter Flow, exporting the code might produce incomplete results, especially if your app relies on these closed source components. Despite these restrictions, Flutter Flow is a fantastic tool for rapid prototyping, visual development, and even building production-ready apps, especially for those who prefer a design-first approach over manual coding. While Visual Studio Code isn't a no-code platform, it provides robust support for Flutter development, especially when enhanced with the right extensions. These add-ons unlock the full range of Flutter commands, offer intelligent code completion, and deliver real-time guidance as you write. Essentially, Visual Studio Code is a highly customizable, smart text editor. For example, you can start a new Flutter project using the New Project command, which lets you pick from various starter templates. You are free to use whatever development environment suits you best. I'm not here to argue that one tool is superior to another. The aim of this course is to introduce core concepts and focus on writing real Flutter code with a simple, effective setup. Visual Studio Code for editing paired with the direct Flutter interaction through the terminal. As mentioned earlier, when Visual Studio Code is enhanced with the necessary Flutter plugins, it becomes much more than a simple code editor. In addition to running commands and interacting with Flutter via the terminal, you can use the Flutter property editor. This tool is accessed by clicking the small pencil icon, highlighted with a red circle. It offers a structured visual view of any Flutter widget, Flutter's term of UI component. Instead of manually writing code and trying to remember every property, you can adjust widget settings through intuitive menus. These menus show only the options relevant to the selected widget, making it easier to experiment and learn without being overwhelmed by syntax or documentation. After configuring the development environment, we can begin working with Flutter.